have to comment on your shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Man, what are these jams?
You know what I'm saying? Little some Gucci loafers.
Yeah! You're pulling it off. You're pulling it off, baby.
Yeah,
Looking
really,
good.
just literally 2 minutes ago, I was putting cream on my ankles because they were really ashy, so I'm glad I did that.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know he was going to cut to him. Sorry about that. Hey, we'll take it right out.
Okay,
no,
that's cool, because
we won't.
they're nicely creamed up now. But
Yeah,
anyway,
no, yeah, perfect.
Let's just move away from that.
But you had the premiere. The premiere is tonight, right? The Dark Tower.
Yeah, I headed there straight after this. We're going to go open that movie. Yeah, I'm excited, man.
Your daughter's going to come?
Yeah.
Does she think you're like the coolest dad in the whole wide world?
Not anymore. I mean, she's like, no, she loves me, but she just, you know, she just tells me to calm down a little bit, you know.
Because why? You just love her too much?
Well, she just thinks I'm trying to be cool all the time. I'm like, I am cool.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. You are cool.
She's always trying to quiz me on rappers, and I don't know who's who anymore.
Yeah,
you know
me
what I'm
neither.
saying?
Yeah.
So
I don't know anything yet.
That's what's going on.
But that'll be fun. It'll be a big deal.
No, I'm excited. The film's a good film, and you know, like
Stephen King. I mean, come on.
Stephen King, right?
No, but it gets better than that, man. Did you get to meet Stephen at all?
I did meet Stephen on the set. He was really excited about me playing the part. You know.
I'd be frightened. I think he scares me. I'm happy I don't know him.
Yeah, there's a lot of darkness.
I love him. I respect him. I don't want to meet him. Yeah, I just like he scares me. He's the best at writing a horror thing. But I mean, you got to be a little demented.
There's a lot of darkness.
Well, I mean, if you write all those things, right?
I gave him a hug immediately. I was like,
You did?
You need one.
You hug Stephen King. Yes. You need a hug.
Need it.
He does need a hug.
You need it.
Oh, he's a genius, man. He's great.
He is a genius, yeah.
I always find some interesting facts on you when I do research on you. You wanted to be a DJ at one point, is that right?
Yeah. I mean,
a radio DJ.
A radio DJ, yeah. I DJ now, but I wanted to be on the radio with the mic, you know, the midnight hour, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? There you go, this, that. All right, we're gonna take it down for you tonight. Look, I know you're feeling it at home, and you know things. You had a hard week.
Oh,
but just listen to Idris on The Quiet Storm.
The Quiet Storm. Did you ever do it?
I did do it one time, but yeah, check it out. It wasn't exactly how I planned out. So, I answered this ad for a radio station. You know, young intern, boom, took it, and it was actually a hospital that had, no, for real, they had a hospital that had its own radio station, and they would play, you know, music for the patients, and they could click on, and they would get shout-outs in their beds.
It's a good idea. It's a great idea.
But it was just, the shout-outs were weird, you know what I mean? It was like, you know, hey, Mr. Davis, how you doing? I hope that catheter's looking okay over there.
Hope that catheter's looking okay. Yeah. That's a bummer.
It was a bit awkward in places, but it was a good experience.
Hope that catheter's looking good, yeah. But then did you do like a pirate radio station?
Yeah. Probably when I was about 19 to like 20, I worked
How does
on
that work? I mean,
Climax FM.
Climax FM?
Yeah.
Would you be in a van or something? What would?
No. We used to be in a little tower block in it's North London. North London. I can't give you the address, of course, but North London.
Illegal, yeah.
Yeah, it was illegal. Yeah, and I had a show from 6 till 8 on a Saturday. I had the drive time show. I loved it. I loved pirate radio.
Were you ever scared that you were gonna get busted?
No, not really. I mean, because basically you had to climb up a couple of roofs to get into the studio. You know, which
no
meant,
one could be bothered, right?
Like, you get into your show, you had like dirt and leaves and dust all over you.
Yeah, and that's exactly. Yeah. Let's talk about Dark Tower. You, Matthew McConaughey. He's great. He's fun.
Yeah, he's a good guy. You know, we only had like 2-3 days actually shooting. Me and Matthew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he didn't work much, if I'm honest. But you know, no, I'm serious. He said he had like 4 days on the movie, and I had the whole movie. But anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. Yeah.
But you know, he's a.
That's hilarious. He's a good dude. He's laid
a really
back
good
and
guy.
cool.
He's very funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very funny.
Did he do all right? All
right. No, to that, you know, we had like 3 days of press, and I heard him say that about 15 times.
Yeah, because everyone asked him to say it, right?
Everyone answered that, yeah. So, but I got to know him this trip, and he's really good. He's a great actor. He's very dedicated to what he does, and I learned a lot from him just watching him work. It was good.
Do you remember your first line, like in a movie? Like, does that stick in your head? Like, do you have an all right?
My first line. My first line was, my bike.
Yes, of course. Yes, that's fantastic. Wow. So now everywhere you go, Idris, now everywhere you go, people are like, dude, take my bike. What you just said, my bike?
Yeah, I was doing an infomercial for I guess a lot of bikes were getting stolen. So someone was like, let's make a commercial about guys locking up their bikes, and I played it while running up this hill, and my bike was supposed to be there, and it's not there, and I look, the guy's stealing it, I'm going, my bike!
It's fantastic.
So,
I love that infomercial. It's my favorite.
My bike.
Yeah, my bike.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.